This is hands down the greatest indicator to predict bull markets and bear markets for cryptocurrency and stocks. You can essentially rinse and repeat this one method over and over again to make consistent, predictable trades and get very rich off of crypto. First thing you have to understand is that pretty much all money is not physical. It's all numbers in a system. 11% of all money is physical cash, and 89% of everything that we currently have right now is created through loans and credit. The liquidity in our modern finance is based off of a credit system, not cash in circulation. Most people think that there's this money printer that prints more money and it goes into our circulation and that causes issues. This is not the case. We are under a credit system, and 89% of all money is credit. This is exactly why this debt clock, $36 trillion worth of debt, will never be paid off. They don't want to pay it off. Why? Because they'll stop getting interest payments and they'll stop enslaving you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The Bible says the borrower is slave to the lender, as you can see right there. So when you borrow money, you're not just taking a loan out. You're surrendering control of your future earnings. So credit expansion, actually debt enslaves people. But it doesn't just enslave people. It can enslave an entire government. Watch what I'm saying. Guess who the United States is enslaved to? The United States is enslaved to the Federal Reserve. The government funds itself by borrowing through treasury bonds, right? And the Federal Reserve often purchases these bonds by creating money out of nothing. So essentially, we as a country, United States, is enslaved to the Federal Reserve. This is where it gets really interesting. This right here pretty much exposes the entire formula. How do you make money off of this? It's very simple. When the cost of borrowing money controlled by the Federal Reserve goes down and we have low interest rates, then more people start borrowing for their cars, their houses, and in general for business opportunities. There's more liquidity in the system, and the price of stocks and crypto increase. The prices of everything pretty much increases when the rates are low. And on the flip side, when the cost to borrow money on a $100,000 loan, let's say in this case it's 1% at the top, right? And in this case it's 10%. When the cost of borrowing money is high, there's less borrowing and prices fall into a bear market. I use this to make so much money off of crypto. I just keep doing it over and over again. Remember, credit is 89% of all dollars in existence. It is the most important for bull markets and bear markets.